Okay, good morning. This is going to be like a preview of what I plan to do. So, yeah, I'm gonna do many of these POV shots. And I plan to do more when I leave my home country to do an exchange in the land of the rising sun, Nihonjin land. Yeah, it's gonna leave the place first.
Please drive safely.
Off we go. So, yeah, I'm currently studying university and have the opportunity to go to Japan for a short exchange. Unfortunately, just be a month, but it's still longer than your typical 2-week holiday in Japan. And I have a few plans to not move on, but do while I'm there. Firstly, is that I am going to do probably or try at least vlogging content, and I'm amateur at this, so like you see the quality not so good. But yeah, so I'm currently at the airport. Just did some errands and now heading home at like 9 in the morning. So I lack sleep. Okay, on the way home. Yeah, so I was going to be there for more than a month, and my current plan right now is to, stay in Tokyo area for a month, to go to the university in Tokyo, the very prestigious Waseda University. Then after that, I'm gonna spend a week with some of my friends from school to go do a road trip for a week in the Tohoku region. So it's going to be pretty exciting. It's my first road trip with friends and not with my family, so it's going to be a little interesting. But hopefully my experience in driving in this country, or rather in Japan, will be enough to guide us all through. They're going to let me through. Of course he's going to let me through. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I am going to be learning Japanese because 私は日本語はわかりません。全然わかりませんでしょ。So yeah, that is going to be my journey home. By the way, I have no script for this. I'm just going off the top of my head. I have no idea what to do with this. I am super amateur at this. Inexperienced. The only thing I know about videos is that I watch them. I know nothing about editing. I know nothing about what. All I know is I do music, I do sound, and when it comes to visual, I suck at it. So hopefully this 46 days of traveling by myself with a bunch of other students will be an interesting learning journey. So yeah, this will be like considered a prelude episode. I am not sure what kind of videos I'm going to do, honestly. I'm probably thinking to do long form videos. I think that would be better, but I just got this camera and like I'm not sure what to do with it, and I don't usually vlog. So yeah. So I'm going to enjoy the long drive home, and during the morning rush hour, it'll be great. So like a couple of things that I need to voice out is that I'm not, how do I say this? I don't consider myself to be photogenic. I rather not be in front of camera. So it's going to be a hurdle to do when I'm doing these vlogs, because like frankly I don't like the sound of my voice on the microphone. I don't really like how I look, but you know, that's my problem. But we'll see. So hopefully I can accomplish two things. This first is document my experience being a student in Japan, and secondly is to like pick up some skills, you know, probably some media skills, so that in case in the future I don't have a job, I can at least do something to make some money. I don't know. It's kind of like a journey of self-discovery. I'm pretty sure most people will have this point in their life. So like a little bit of context. I'm already turning almost 24, and like I am still in university, like unlike other countries, but like at 22 they'll be out and stuff like that. I think, I'm not sure, but like for me, I'm a bit delayed because, you know, I have to do something called national service, and like 2 years in the Navy before I started university. So not really ideal time progression, but nonetheless I have to do it. So I mean, as I said before, this is not scripted, so I have no idea what am I doing. All I did was just bought a camera, bought a microphone, and it's like, just go ham. I do want to do more POV shots of me driving. It's like, I like driving. Driving is sometimes a very soothing hobby, but unfortunately in the country where I'm from, driving is a very expensive hobby, and the prices of cars aren't exactly cheap. Like, take this car for instance. This is I think, if I remember correctly, 2014 Mazda 6. It's just your run-of-the-mill family car, sedan car that my family bought. And like, the price of one here is like maybe 5 or 6 times of the regular price of a Mazda 6 in America. Maybe. I'm not very sure, but like, it's about that margin. And like, so if you were to drive as a hobby in this country, it's like, well, you either you have the money or you don't drive, just take the public transport. Not to say our public transport is horrible, it's just the convenience of driving, the fun of driving is, you know, not there when you take public transport. So, yeah. Speaking of public transport, I'm a bit afraid to do filming in public transport, especially since, like, you know, Japan with their filming, not say laws, but like their courtesy. I don't know what the word is it for, but like, there are some unspoken rules to filming, like you can't really show face. I don't have the proper editing tools. I'm just using the Mimo app that DJI uses for the DJI Nano. That's the camera I'm using. So I don't know, we'll see how things goes. And maybe I can learn some editing tricks from like friends or like other people as well. I have no idea how to keep the conversation going. I guess it's a way to, you know, practice not so much public speaking, but speaking in general. I am not really good with my words, as you can tell by my accent, my enunciation. I'm aware of that. I think I'm aware of that. I sound so negative, go on. Yeah, but quadruple 7 number plate. Anyways, yeah. We learn as we go along. Let's just say that, yeah. It's going to be a really interesting thing. Probably when I get there, like in a few days' time, I probably will try to, you know, video like my journey there, like through the airport, through the train to my apartment for the month that I'm staying, and yeah, see if I can produce quality things. So like, a bit of background is that I don't know English. The apartment in that I'm renting is not just for me, it's just me and 5 other people. Because we are the Asian student, with no money, we broke. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting, you know. It's kind of living alone, but at the same time you're sharing a house. And hopefully, you know, nothing goes wrong. I'm just like crossing my fingers right now, as you can see. It's like nothing goes wrong. Everything is fine, everything is happy. I'm a positive man, I should be more positive. Yay! As I said before, this ain't scripted. I have no idea what am I talking about. It's just on the top of my head. I'll probably not edit it out. All the vocal stems I'll probably have. So we'll see. Oh, I've already run out of things to say. Like, the reason why I wanted to do this is like, you know, I'm I'm a student. Obviously, I've mentioned it before, and like I don't really have much free time anymore now that I'm in university, and that may change when I when I graduate and find a job, because you know, in the Asian economy, you know, there's no time to slow down, and if you slow down, you're already lagging behind. So before I get to that stage of, you know, being a salaryman in Asia, hopefully I can enjoy as much time as possible, which kind of already, you know, regretting a little bit, because I've been 3 years in university, and like most of the time I spent it just solely on music. I didn't really, you know, use this time to focus on, like, you know, making friends, making experiences. What are you doing? I definitely done a lot of activities in university, but like I don't think I've done enough. So like I want to start like vlogging, so like, you know, I can firstly remember, because man's got a memory like a goldfish, and secondly it's like to, you know, share it with others, you know, how is university like. And oh man, it's morning traffic, damn it. It means I could spend longer time driving. Oh no. So yeah, and like hopefully through this, you know, exchange experience I can get a cool job, or like, you know, make friends and get a nice job outside. Maybe Japan, I don't know, it's a dream of mine to go to Japan to work, because, you know, I'm an engineer in Asia. The cars in Japan make the good cars. I swear I'm not. I am a sane person. Yeah, but like I'm very interested in automotive. I'm very interested in things that move, hence why I'm interested in Japan. They make a lot of things that move. Or Germany, but like Japan is closer and cheaper, to me at least. And I just need to learn the language, and like my probably lack of experience communicating with people. I guess you can put it that way. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I mean, traffic. This won't be my first time in Japan. In fact, like I think I've been to Japan more than I can count my fingers. Like last year alone, I've been to Japan 4 times, all for different reasons. So one might say I glaze Japan too much. I love it too much. I don't know. But I've only experienced Japan as a tourist, not so much like part of their, let's just say, not part of their society, you know, like being a student, like having responsibilities and all that nonsense. So it's going to be, I guess it's a first time experience for me in Japan being a non-tourist. But I'll still be doing the touristy things, like, you know, going to Mount Tako, for example. I don't know. Plans are not set in stone yet. But yeah. you can kind of tell what kind of person I am. I don't really plan ahead. I just do things on the fly, which hence why this so-called video, which I'm not even sure if I'm going to post it or not, but if you do see it, means I did. And I highly doubt that people would even watch this video through and through. So like, if you do stay here, thank you for watching. This is not the kind of videos I usually post on my YouTube channel. Like, I do music, and like I'm a big fan of Asian Kung Fu generation, so like my music covers all that. But like I said, I just want to change some aspects of my life, you know, do some video, do some vlogging. See how it goes. Hopefully I don't say something stupid, you know, end up on like media. But yet again, if nobody's gonna be watching me, then I guess nobody's gonna find out, right? No, I am not gonna embarrass myself just like that. So yeah, I do have another issue of like filming in public. I'm not so confident in speaking, as I mentioned before. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how I'm gonna do these videos. Like, kind of inspired by the videos on YouTube. They have a lot of videos where they show you, the day in the life of a student in Japan, or like day in life as a salaryman in Japan, and all that nonsense. Kind of, to me personally, I kind of like the ones where the guy talks to you, regardless in Japanese or English, but like, you know, knowing the fact that I can't understand Japanese, I listen to the ones that do English. And their lives, although it seems mundane, but people watch them, so it's like pretty interesting. I also kind of want to share my life. I don't think my life is as interesting as these people, but I'm pretty sure that somebody's gonna learn something from this. Oh geez, a bit fast in there. I knew it. Yeah, so God damn it, drivers in Singapore, it's crazy. Anywho, I'm also like a little bit worried for my next visit to Japan. It's going to be a little bit pricey now that it's longer. Maybe I'll share the price of the apartment when I introduce it in another video. I don't think I'll be doing here. Because honestly, I have not got my finances settled yet. I had to do an internship. I had to do multiple part-time jobs while being a student to, you know, get the money for this. So at the moment, I do have some spare cash, let's just put it that way, to not care about it at the moment. But at the same time, I'm kind of a bit afraid I spent too much and I have nothing left. But we'll see. I've already spent so much money on like the stuff that I'm going to bring there, like this camera, this microphone, some bags. To be fair, I even like salvaged my dad's old tablet for studying purposes. Totally. But yeah, money wise, like I can't say for the western side of the world, but like usually for me, a 14-day trip in Japan will not cost more than like 2K. And that includes like accommodation, transportation, food, because I'm a very cheap person. I don't really see the need to buy stuff in Japan. Like, I'm a huge person. I can't buy shoes. I can't buy clothes. They don't have my size. And my niche hobbies, like, you know, music playing, kind of makes it very difficult to buy things in Japan. So my expenditure is pretty low. And like my previous visits, also kind of because it's like school programs, I managed to get like, you know, stay in people's houses and stuff like that with associated, you know, professors. I guess that's what you call them. I'm not sure. So like previous trips don't really spend that much. Like, and plus like you get a homestay experience, but like with a lot of people. So it's pretty interesting. But I do say that that homestay experience I got is probably a very unique experience that like only a my English is very bad. Like only a handful of people can ever experience, and like I'm kind of considered lucky to have this experience where a sensei opened up his house. Well, by right, technically, I'm not sure if they're allowed to, but they did anyways. It's not say their own personal home. It's like their second home, closer to the university. So I guess it was okay just for us to stay in a pretty empty house, honestly. So yeah, that's acceptable. But yeah. So I think like I probably would not be. I've run out of things to say. I think I've said all that I need to be said. And so this so-called prelude to my Japan journey, learning Nihongo with a university as the place where I'm learning at. It'll be an interesting experience, and I think people will like it. I don't know. I don't know. I just hopefully somebody will see it and like you'll be interested to go for such programs. Though I am pretty sure that it's difficult to get in. From what I heard from friends from Waseda is that Waseda's programs are difficult to get in. But like I somehow got it, even though like my grades are kind of meh. So yeah, we'll see how things go. So like I'll probably end the recording here. So hopefully you stay for the whole thing. I don't think you would like to hear my very boring rambling of what I'm planning to do and what I am and what I'm going to be. I have no idea. This is all unscripted, so catch you in Japan, I guess, or on the way to Japan. Sayonara, I suppose. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing this on the fly.